All right, folks, listen, this is a live stream, and I'm coming on here on the spur of the moment because uh, it was announced today by Trump and his gang of people who work for him that that they changed the name of the Kennedy Center. You know, because it's named after John F. Kennedy. You know, the Kennedy Center, and and you know what happened to JFK? He got his supposed head knocked off. You know, his block, his head, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, so they changed the name of the Kennedy Center today. Let's see. What is the new name for the Kennedy Center?
Kennedy has named the Trump Kennedy Center, or formerly the Donald J. Trump and the John F. Kennedy Memorial Center. This change, which the center's board voted for, has already been reflected on their website and branding.
Is the new name of the Kennedy Center Trump Kennedy Center? Anyway, they just said it, but wait a minute. Washington Performing Arts. What? What is this article? Hold on a second. Wait, it's called the Washington Arts Center? Trump, and see, I didn't notice this part. Because, you know, I told you that my two predictions are that on June 11th, Washington State gets struck, and that Trump gets his head wound on August 4th, okay, in Ohio. So, hold on one second. So they're saying Trump handpicked board votes to rename Washington Performing Arts Center the Trump Kennedy Center. Oh, I didn't know it was Washington. Anyway, it's called the JFK the Center. You know, the Kennedy Center. It's now named Trump Kennedy Center. Okay, they just announced it today. All right, and you know, like I said, that Trump's going to get his head wound on August 4th in Ohio. All right, and I've already shown you every connection to when Trump got his supposed ear clipped, how it connected to my two predictions of 611 and 84. You got to go watch the live streams on this channel. That's where all my recent videos are, under the live section. Now, I have two predictions. June 11th, Washington State gets struck, and it's connected to Elvis, because Elvis is the beast side of the sea. And one of the heads of the beast uh, gets a head wound, and that head wound is healed, and the world wonders after the beast, and that's Trump. Trump is the one who, and what better head to get the head wound than the head that compares himself to Elvis. Trump always compares himself to Elvis because Elvis is the real Antichrist. Trump is the Antichrist in the flesh. And what does that mean? Because see, when Jesus, who is God, he was God in the flesh. When he was God in the flesh, God was still in heaven, and that's what they're doing. They're telling you that Elvis is playing God in heaven, Trump is playing God in the flesh, and what happened to God in the flesh? Jesus. Jesus was crucified and rose from the dead. That's what Trump is going to do. He's going to get his head wound on August 4th and somehow make a miraculous recovery, okay? Now, so why did they change the Trump Kennedy Center today? What was the reason, okay? First, let me show you this, okay? That uh, JFK, his JFK's birthday is the reverse date. JFK's birthday, 5/29, is the reverse date of August 4th, which is the day Trump gets his head wound. And by the way, that's Obama's birthday. Trump gets his head wound on Obama's birthday. That's why Obama was the president before Trump. And it was in 2016. See, it's like the 216. And that was when they switched over from Obama to Trump. Because Trump is the one who gets his head wound on August 4th. And the reverse date of August 4th is 5/29. The guy who got the head wound, JFK, that's his birthday. All right, because 529 is the 149th day of the year, which leaves 216 days in the year, which makes 365 days. That's how you know it's its reverse date. Okay. Anyway, so Trump gets his head on 8-4. Now JFK's birthday is important, like I just said. So isn't it incredible that from the day the Kennedy Center opened, let's find out. Hold on. When did the Kennedy Center first open?
The Kennedy Center opened on September 8, 1971, with a special performance. It served as a memorial to President Kennedy.
So it opened on September 8th, 1971, okay? September 8th, 1971. From that day to today's date, when they changed, yeah, I forgot to tell you, they changed the Kennedy Center. I think I did tell you, right? I did mention, right? They changed the Kennedy Center to the Trump Kennedy Center. That's the new name of the JFK Kennedy Center. All right. So now Trump has basically said to everyone that he is Kennedy. You know what I mean? And from that day that it opened to the day that they changed it is 19,826 days. Okay. And why did they do this on this day? Here's the reason right now. Look at this. From JFK's birthday, the day he was born, to the day the Kennedy Center opened is 19,826 days. So it's the exact same amount of days to the Kennedy Center opening from JFK's birth to the day the opening, from the opening to the day that Trump changed it. Okay, basically they're you know rehashing the death of the supposed death of Kennedy. You understand? It's the exact same amount of days. Okay? You think that's a coincidence? Okay? No way. Impossible. All right? Absolutely impossible. And anyway, if you're new to the channel, I'm not going to go through all the connections with JFK and Trump and Elvis and all that. I've shown it a million times over the years. Okay, I've been talking about this since 2016. All right, so uh, go watch my videos under the live section for the last 6-7 months. Watch those videos, okay, and you'll be shocked and you'll be amazed. Trust me, if you watch all the videos, and then you'll understand. All right, I just came on here to do a quick video, okay? So I'll see you guys. Can you guys do me a favor? Thumb up the video, because I don't know if I am going to leave this video up, but I probably will for at least, a few months maybe. So make sure you comment under the comment section and thumb up the video, okay? I'll see you guys in like 2 hours from now with another live stream. It's going to be an outdoor live stream. I'm going to go walk around and show you all the holiday lights that they're doing over there at the outdoor mall, where the 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 Elvis gold statue is. It's not really Elvis, but it looks like him. Anyway, and yeah, today a guy there was a plane crash in North Carolina. Some race car driver named Greg Biffle. He's got the Biff, like Biff, Biff Tannen. He's got the EL, like Elvis, because EL means God in Hebrew. But anyway, so it's a sad story if it's real. So Greg Biffle died today in a plane crash, and he was 55 years old. Satan equals 55, and um, also well, he had his birthday 12/23 is the reverse date of Elvis's birthday. Elvis's birthday is the 8th day of the year. 1223 leaves 8 days in the year. All right. Anyway, I'll see you guys in 2 hours from now. End of video. Jesus is God. End of video.